Hello, and happy Sunday. It's time for more shapes. Shapes of all shapes and sizes, except they're all the same size. It looks like since the last time I played this to add Steam achievements, woo! So I'm probably going to get a bunch of those randomly. Yeah, here they come rolling in. A-Dimension and Srefo. They're all rolling in. I'm getting tons of them right now. Not that y'all can see. They're coming. What is oops? Curious what some of these are. So I got paint a shape, cut a shape, rotate a shape, stack a shape, activate the dark mode. Oops, deliver a shape which is not the goal nor relevant to any upgrade for the hub. Yeah, I did that. I did that last time. It actually remembered all these things I did. That's kind of interesting. It hasn't remembered. It didn't know, or either that or I'm currently delivering. Oh right, I'm delivering that purple square. That doesn't matter. Every once in a while, I think. Let's see, where's our hub? It's way up here. Yeah, I think this purple shape might be nothing. No, it's something. I don't know what it is I'm delivering. That doesn't matter. Probably see. Probably get started on all these optional ones just to get them rolling. I have 2 slots for them to come in. We've got this guy, which is basically this thing we have already made, but more. But with another spike in the middle that's white. Where are you coming from? Coming from way over here. God. Okay, you're coming from way over here. Right. I think I need to... Why do I need a line of basic circles? I've got circles coming in, I think. I've gotta go back to the hub again. Yeah, I've got... Oh no, I don't have a line of basic circles, you're right. I've been destroying them all. Yeah, I guess I still need a line of basic circles going in, you're correct. Oh, there they are. Congratulations. You got your circles. In fact, we can make this better. Now we got lots of circles coming in. Look at them go. Okay, actually. Does that not work that way? These aren't coming faster. Oh, those are... Oh, weird. Oh, these are old... Okay, I had to replace the old one to make that work. Alright. Interesting. I could do it like that. Or like this. Look at them go. Look at all them go. Look at them go. All these circles. Are those enough? No, you can't go away, Scruffo. I've got to know if that's enough circles for you. Are you happy now? I don't think there's any other cases where we could have more squares. Well, maybe here, actually. Back up them. Yeah, it doesn't need that many. Do I even need normal squares still? Yeah, I do. That's why they're slowly going in. There we go. Make that a little bit smaller. Or whatever. Who knows? It's different now. It's fine. It's all good. Some of these lines are real long. Get this going on. I think stacking or coloring I need to improve first. The mixing and painting's here, so I need whatever the hell this nightmare is. So that's the same shape twice, so I need to basically make this shape and split it off and put it on a white circle. Put a white circle on it, and then put it on itself again. I think that'll be our first order of business, is this wacky boy. Let's see, we got circles here. We got circles all over the place actually, I'm not too worried about finding those usually. So I'm gonna need... I feel like I was making white circles somewhere. I feel like I had a bookmark for white circles somewhere, and I think that bookmark went away. What's going on here? Got yellow circles. I could split off this yellow and take it elsewhere and combine it with the blue. Hopefully that won't cause a problem. It's true, look at these shapes. You went away, but I did what you requested, by the way. I've got so many circles coming. Look at them go. All those circles. Hey, fingers and throws. Where was I just messing with stuff? Here. Okay. Working's good. Nothing wrong with lurking. What do I want to do with this? I'm wanting to combine more colors. I'm gonna need to start spreading these out a bit. This actually that'll work fine. Longer tunnels I use, the better. This particular case. Not sure if I should split that more. I feel like that might be a bad idea. I think these over here. So I got some white paint, so I need some more circles. Got our white circles. Now I need to combine those with more purple. Purple's red and blue. We got some red and blue here. We can... Oh, actually that's convenient. And we almost have our correct shape here. No, this is some abomination shape. That's not helpful actually. Where do we have some more of those things? I know they're around somewhere, but I could probably just mess with that too. Like I said, I had them marked, and I think all of my shortcuts got... I think all my markers got destroyed with the last update. Which is unfortunate, but that happened. I'm definitely making that shape already somewhere in here. Yeah. Where does this red line go? It goes down over here to here, where it almost gives me the shape. Okay, so I am having to do shenanigans to get it. So I guess I could do shenanigans again. Oh, wait, over here. See, I'm messing around here. So I only need to make... Let me... so not with that. But this no, not with this shape either, actually. Or is it that shape? Yeah, it is. It's just one corner of that shape. So let's... Let me mark this as pin 2. And let me figure out where my other pinwheel was, so I can copy what I did there. Oh, is it just right here? Oh, it was, okay. They're actually pretty close to each other. That's so slow to make those, though. I don't like that I have to cut them apart to make them like that, because that's going to take a while. If I can remember how to... This might have to be changed a little because not quite 1-to-1, but let's give it a shot. Am I getting the correct shape out of this? No, I'm not. The way I have them rotate, I'm actually getting the spikes, which would be good if I wanted spikes. So, let's see. Need to change our rotation. First way I want that part. That'll cause a little bit of moving here. Shift all that over a little bit. There's a cost for blueprints, which is what this this dude is. This is the blueprint. This is the blueprint shape, but it costs a little, and I'm making tons of those, so it's not really a problem. I'll need to rotate. Try to show it for a sec. Now, okay. I want you. Those two halves are good. Let me put a trash can here so we can keep this rolling while I get the parts I actually care about. Yeah, this should be right. That's not right. That's a abomination I'm making there. That's need another rotation. There we go. You know, I love to make my abominations. Are you done making abominations? There we go. Okay, that should be correct. Yeah, that's correct. Okay. Got one of those coming. now that I've got that ready. I didn't copy enough of it. Right, now that that's ready. Okay. Down. There we go. What's gone wrong here? Oh, that's what went wrong here. There we go. Okay. So half of the, so I'm going to need to basically, purple is red and blue, so that's perfect here. I need to like divide these in half some. That's not a, okay. We're making the purple. Got 4 of these, 4 purples. Let's get our what's going on up here. Something's gone wrong. Wrong. Okay. Game's too big brain for me sometimes. Okay, so we got 4 purples, 4 of those. I'm gonna use half of them, put under the white circles, whatever I did with those. Where did I put those? Here, okay, so they're over here, so I need to get those up there somehow too. Okay. First of all, I need to start these guys a painting. Getting my spacing requirements. There's those. So move these off on their own, and then the other two actually don't need this third white circle at the moment. Not until I expand this, if I do. I can always use that white circle for something else. So I need to stack where my stacker is. Here's my stacker. We got these, which are stacking backwards. I think, yeah, they are. Okay. Keep doing that. I keep stacking them backwards every time. Okay, so up. Okay. I need to do some shenanigans here. Curve you down that way. Alright. Got these. Now I need to put another one on top, so they should be able to go on the here. That should be fine. Up. Burrow underground or whatever for a second. And that looks correct. For once, I didn't mess it up right away. Okay, so we've got two Two dudes making these. Now this gets to make its way over to the end. I might just hook it into this line because it's not that many coming out. Yep, so purple will join this yellow thing to make its way up because this line's already here and it's not full, so here they come. So those will eventually, I need 25,000 of those, that's a lot of those, and I'm getting about 2 a second at the moment. Stacking, if I want to speed up stacking, I need white circles. Red, I need half white circles. Like, I need white circles, red circles, and green spikes. Which I have everything I need for that here. I can actually take this unused circle and split it in half to make 2 more things. And I can do the same with, like, some red circles. Let's see. The closest red, okay. I can work with this. So I don't need this line. This line can go away. You can back up. We'll have you go somewhere new. Eventually. Red circle. So let's grab some red. Making the white by doing that. Right, that was here. Do I have enough yellow paint coming out? I think maybe I don't. Interesting that these lines are like one of these lines are backed up, but the other one's not as much, but maybe it will be. Probably just use another course of yellow paint down here. I could do that. I could stick one right here. Sneak it in. Go down, please. Thank you. What the? That's right. Okay, more yellow paint coming. That should help with our little shortage there. Hopefully. Okay. Probably shouldn't have split them off like that. Idea that was a dumb idea. I've got a better idea. I don't have to split from that other yellow, I can just split from this one. Which will probably cause a problem too, but we'll see. That's solvable too. Everyone's happy. But for this, well, there's still a backup there a little bit. It's very small, but it's there. Okay, anyway. What was I doing? Right, I was making this weird moldy pizza, whatever this is. We got our white circles, and I was gonna make some red circles. So we got 2 white circles. I need green too, so don't need all this red. Red circles. Okay, we got red circles, we got white circles, we need to chop them up now. Combine them, so cutters. These and chop them all again. Be a lot easier once I get the upgrade that lets me just have the 4-way cutter. Okay, so got this is the parts we're working with. So we need top right and bottom left are going to wrong way. So top right, bottom left. So we can stack these. And we can just make a bunch of those using just these two lines. And then with these two lines of red, so I'll do the same thing again. Top right, bottom left. This needs to... Could probably make this a lot more compact. I don't know why I'm doing it like that. Okay. Top right, bottom left. This one needs to rotate. Okay. Back. Should have trusted myself. Okay. Okay, so we've got these two. Now we just need to do the same thing with these guys. So let's see. So I basically can just copy this actually. This should give me the same output, which is a problem actually. Well, that'll work. I'll just rotate this. There. Now we want to stack those. So we've got 4 lines to stack. So enjoy me doing everything in the most awkward way possible. But it gets done. That's all that matters. Okay. There's our weird pizzas. Now I need green stars. So pizza starts there. We need green stars. I feel like I had stars somewhere that were good as they were. Pizza orb. I did have pizza today, as I do. I think I'm tired of pizzas now, though. I think I've pizzaed myself out. I've had a pizza like every week for the last couple months, and I think I'm done with pizza for a bit. I know it's hard to believe. I have spikes somewhere. traveling from here. Okay, so I am using some shenanigans to make these spikes. That's fine. Where are these yellow circles going? Oh, right, over there. Okay, so I do have to do some shenanigans to make these spikes. So let me... copy that, and I'm gonna put it like over here. So that works. I like the upside down trash can. I'm a big fan of that. Three, 4, 5, 6 inputs. Hopefully I won't care about this shape I'm butchering here. Okay, that's not correct. Surprised. Oh, I missed a rotation right at the start. Okay. I didn't notice I had rotates on all of those right at the start. Alright, let's put some trash on the end of these for a bit until they peter out with the bad shape. Alright, in the meantime, they need to be green. We got green here, so we got 3 outputs. I don't need 3 outputs, I only need 2 outputs, I think. Wait, how much, here's pizza start. I've got 4 outputs for pizza start. So, I will actually need more. Don't forget the rotation. Okay, looks like we're not getting trash anymore. So I need one more of these. Yep, we got spiky pizza. Spiky green pizza. Got 4 of these. Now we're going to need to color them. Okay, yellow's backing up again, that's perfect. That's good. At least for now. Let's see. I need to color these. That is not where I wanted you to go. Okay, we got green spikes. Wow. Okay, green spikes. Green spikes and these dudes. Okay, so I always get this mixed up about which one goes on top. I get them all kind of together. Down. Okay, so back in time. Let me just do this first to see which way this ends up. This did not end up correct. So, as usual, the one that is coming from the right needs to be on the left, and the one that's coming from the left needs to be on the right. This happens every time somehow. Without fail, this happens every time. I don't understand. I don't understand how I keep pulling this off. That's one. If someone can tell me how I keep messing that up, please let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the matter. Why do I always design it backwards? The entire everything I just design backwards every time. But we've got our shape. That's the important part. That one didn't need. Okay, it does need it. Okay. All these can combine to one line. And we can send this onto over there somehow. Do we want to combine it with any other lines? We could let's see, that one's already combining with these guys. Might still be room for it. A long way to go either way. Here they come. Here they come. Okay, I was about to say, that's actually a pretty solid line, but no, it looks like it clears up a bit. We'll see. We'll see how this holds up as it goes up. So much, yeah, so much moldy pizza. Here it comes. The moldy pizza. First part isn't accurate to how much is actually going to be coming up. Right, let's put a we're getting 3 a second. That's faster than I was expecting. Yeah, now it's just a solid, well, not even 2 a second apparently. Alright, yeah, this should be slowing down. Once this big mass passes, let's see what happens. I'm hoping they all just kind of go together pretty well. Yeah, they're just slipping right in. Perfect. Alright. Yeah. Okay. So now we've got 3 colors coming along this nice little conveyor belt here. It goes all the way over here. Finally arrives. We almost have storage unlocked. We're getting close. Got a couple of thousand more yellow circles with red stars to go. I've already put in a couple thousand of the purple abominations. But I don't need to track that anymore. I don't need to track this pizza anymore, but here it comes. The pizza arrives. Way to go. Exciting, exciting stuff. Do I still need these weird Metroid? Oh yeah, I do. Okay. So I don't feel like Extraction really needs to be upgraded at the moment. Like, it seems good. I haven't seen any like shortages from Extraction. It's always backed up. Wait. Did I not finish making this? Or, no, I never started making it. That's right. Well, but I mean, storage still won't matter. Like, I don't know how I'd use storage, honestly, because everything I'm making, I want to, like, immediately output. So, I'm not really sure what the point of storage is. So I'm making these now so I can stop tracking that. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about making... Maybe I should. So it's just the spike again, but I put yet another white spike on it. Ugh, that sounds annoying. That sounds awful. I have some spikes over here. Do I have any like backed up white paint? I do. So I could nab some white paint. So I think that might cause some trouble with all this yellow I've got going on here. Definitely. Here and take it for a ride this way. What? Whoa, whoa, what? Okay. Okay. Not sure why that happened. Not happy about that. Let's, fix all that up. So we got these guys now. Oh, come on, what are you doing? Okay. Could steal, not too fond of the idea of doing this, but I could steal some of these. And find them. Need a stack. I need to stack them the correct way. Bet I got, who wants to bet I got it backwards? Should I open a poll? See if I got it backwards or not. Find out. Hey, look, it looks, I think that's correct. Yeah, it's correct. Amazing. Can you believe it? Can you believe I did it correctly for once? Alright, we'll just stick that in this line also. Not what I wanted. There. Everyone goes on the same line. Could just dedicate this one actually instead of splitting it like that. I think I'll just dedicate it. Okay. Okay, now those guys, I mean, it's going to be slow, but they'll get done eventually. I'm not too worried about belt speed and distributors and tunnels and stuff. So those will get done when they get done. What's the other shape? Extraction. I'm not too worried about that either. Here they are, our menagerie of shapes I have all on the same line for whatever reason. Enjoy. They got so far to go. Almost done with that. And then we'll find out what the next thing they want us to make is. Yeah, it's all the way from here. This is where it starts, and it goes all the way up like this. Yeah, got really far away to go. And the thing I just combined hasn't even arrived yet. Here they come. The first one's about to hit. There it goes. Alright. Just getting like one every 2 seconds. It's going to need to be sped up eventually, but for the moment, fine. I still need all of these, is the thing. Every single shape that's going to the hub right now, I still need. Squares, half squares, normal spikes, quarter circles, under circles. All of these things coming in, I still require, which is why they're still coming. Because I do disconnect things that aren't needed anymore. And of course, here's the blueprint shapes. Those will be coming forever. I'll never get rid of those. Got some there I could probably steal for this purpose. Let's see. Yeah, there's one corner left in the hub. I know. Don't worry. That's why I combined these lines, because I could. Everything else is just kind of slowly building up. Got a lot of these. I think I'll be good on that for a bit. Oh, it goes from 4 to 6 times speed. That's a big increase. I think the lines will be flying then. Yeah, faster painting, stacking is the real slow one. That's why I wanted to get these things going. That's why I actually made like more of those than the other things, because I wanted to get stacking, cutting, rotating, stacking to happen faster. Painting also needs to happen a little bit faster, but it's not usually the bottleneck. It's usually the stacking that's the bottleneck. Because if you look way over here where we were doing this stuff, like the painted stuff is backed up, but when it stacks, it takes like a good like 1 to 2 seconds to stack. But like the paint is happening as fast as it can pretty much happen. And especially these situations where we need like double stacking going on, so that's just double the bottleneck. Painting happens at least as fast as stacking, probably faster since it's backed up. Yeah, so painting happens like once a second. Yeah, so it's like double the speed of stacking right now. Like, I shouldn't be splitting these off. What I really should do is just have like these lines independently painting also, but whatever, it's fine. I'm not too concerned about my... I think these guys are going to eventually start falling off a bit because it's not going fast enough, but I'm not too worried about my pizzas. Weird pizzas. There's something wrong happening here. Is it just because I split this line off? Yeah. You know what that means. Guess I shouldn't have split that line off. I'll unsplit it. It's fine. I'll just make more of these. Where will I fit them? Actually, I can just split these. Yeah, that'll work. Split him twice. So I can always mine more, so that's not really hard to deal with. I literally can just do that and have a constant stream coming out. We're good. There we go. Okay, so you can just go here. Surprised this one's not backing up at all. I guess they're like coming through at the same speed that they're painting or something. But at least I got rid of the slowdown that seemed to be happening. It's not maxed out lane yet though. Alright, we're almost done with our circle spikes, or spiky yellow balls. Let's see what it'll want us to make after that. Dude. There's anywhere from 99 to 1 required left. Who knows the number? How's our other stuff doing? Yeah, we've gotten a whole 200 of these in from our single line. Someday I'll do that extraction one. I'm tired of making white circles. Like, there's so many white circles I've been needing to make, and I'm tired of making them. Alright, there we go. Storage building allows you to store items up to a given capacity. It prioritizes the left output. It can use it as an overflow gate. I'm not sure when I would need use of that. Oh, okay. Hey, there's that quad cutter that I've been talking about. That would be really useful. And they want me to make these things that I'm already making. Wait, this isn't the right spot. Where am I making those? Over here. Yeah. I think that's what it said. Make. Yeah, because it's ground now. They more. Always need more. Your brain's sleepy. Why is that? that's too many. Might be. Okay, we can do more splitting. More bad ideas, let's do it. That doesn't work. There. We have doubled the production of super spikes. Make sure the white paint isn't out of control, because I think it might be. Yeah, it is. A dedicated white paint. A very tight space that I'm trying to do this in. I don't think this is gonna work. Maybe it will. Yeah, there we go. Making a cheat sheet for a quiz. The quiz. Confounded. What is the quiz? Is it like a quiz you have on Monday or something? Oh, due by midnight tonight. Ugh. That doesn't sound great. Something's... it's not actually like... This gate isn't actually doing anything to split anything. I guess I'll just ignore that. Yeah, now I'm having yellow paint problems again. Easy enough problem to solve. I'm going to just split this off a couple more times. My splitter. Okay, got yellow. A lot of yellow. Should be enough yellow, hopefully. Oh, that's not good. There. Okay, lots of yellow. Hopefully that'll keep everyone happy. Too bad yellow isn't a base color I can just mine. I'll be right back. All right. Got yellow going. Hopefully enough. Looks like it's barely keeping up. Somehow it's not enough. I am splitting it a lot. Suppose I don't need to split these other lines. Not as much anyway. Let's see how that works better. Interesting that this line's backed up and the other two aren't. Like it's mostly going to that one line. I think probably a better way I can do this with. Help these other ones back up a little more. Okay, that's looking better. Everyone's getting backed up now. Okay, that's good. Had to change how I was stacking them around. The load balancing. There we go. Now I've got our colors coming in good, which means our spikes are coming in better. Maybe. There's still not enough white paint getting down here. Any overflow for that one should go to the right instead. That might help a bit. That doesn't seem to be doing much. I don't even see like a difference happening here, so that doesn't seem to do anything. Alright, well, Anyway. Yeah, these still not going fast enough. I need more white paint. Like, that's the problem, I think. I just need more white paint. I have these 2 lines of blue paint that I'm not using. One here. Didn't realize I had a blue shortage there. That might help. Good to get more green paint going, or white paint going, I think. Let's maximize. Maximize the output of green. Oh, there's a limit, okay. Oh, good enough. I understand there's a limit, I didn't know that. Splitter. Another splitter. Oh, that's more yellow paint. Right, that's fine. I wanted that. More yellow paint. Yeah, it'll do that. You should get some poutine or something. Mimosa. Might be too far. Just barely. That's fixed. Okay. White paint is fine again. Actually, white paint was kind of fine before. I guess I didn't need to do what I just did. With how much I added, I should be able to split it off a couple times again. Or... well, the spikes are backed up too. It's just, now we're short on the red pinwheels here. Or whatever you want to call these. Spikes, I mean. So now our shortage is red spikes. Surprised we're having a shortage of those. That's kind of weird. Okay. Whatever. Shortage averted, I guess. Whatever was happening there. That was very strange. Hey Constantine, thanks for the raid. Thank you very much. How are y'all doing? You found the fire rod. That's good. A pesky fire rod. Hard to find sometimes. Oh, thanks, Kefka. Thank you very much for the sub. I'm guessing the fire rod was in a very difficult to locate position. That's why it's a feat to have located it. I'm gonna... That won't work. I can make it work. Welcome to Shapes. Why is Armos not a loud term? That was weird. That's a very strange term to get blocked by AutoMod. Armos Knights are illegal, clearly. God, stop. Okay. Got more of those. I think I can split this off again. That can come on back over here. All right. Hey Sabrina, how's it going? Yeah, I had to add permitted term Armos. It was very strange. Yeah, I have a big ol' shape factory. The hub's over here. This is where everything's coming together. I've got my slice of pizza with moldy crust. Got squares and half squares. I've got squares with circles. I've got this line, which is just everything under the sun, basically, just coming in. Because all of this stuff comes from way here. So that's where all this is coming in from. And also these purple things are coming in too. It looks like I've actually maxed out the capacity of this line now. So I will have to keep that in mind. It's not a bad thing. It's max efficiency. It just means that little bit of slow down there. Okay, we got whatever all these shapes are. All these weird shapes. So for those who haven't seen this game before, basically you have these base shapes you can mine from a location. So let me find, say, these circles. So I've got these circles here. I can mine the circles, and then I can mine the colors. So I've got this red that I'm mining here, extracting, and I can combine them. So here I get the red circles. And this is how I'm making these colors. So I've got this half of this nonsense here. And then, like, for white, for example, so I combined red and green up here to make yellow. And I combine that yellow with the blue here to make white. And then I'm combining that with these, cutting them up into halves, and then cutting them up again into quarters, and then recombining them so that they're in this weird shape. That's what this thing is, it recombines stuff. So then I combine them here to make this, like, sort of bullseye thing. And then I dye these spikes green, and then combine them with those, and you get these things. And that's what goes into making a shape. And then you get the fun things like these spikes. You get these spikes with a circle with another spike on them. So that's what that shape is. So you get a lot of weird shapes coming up here. A lot of things seem to like needing white circles. Okay, I got them all coming in here. It's not all the lines are in full use, but that's because most of them are coming from pretty close, so I'm not too concerned about it, except for this one that's traveling from way down here. But this one's not a big deal. Why is this line not making anything? What happened? But something's wrong. Okay, you're not getting anything. Why are you not getting anything? What up here? This line could have been more efficient this whole time. This whole time I've been missing one of my lines. There we go. More blueprints coming in. Here they come. Yeah, so these guys are like currency for copy pasting stuff basically, which you don't use that much. When you copy paste something, it's like you use up like 200 of it, and I have over 32,000 of it. So like if I grab this here and wanted to copy it, it's 25. Like it's not much. Like 200 is like a big amount of stuff, so it's probably more like 80. I can't do that on those corners. Okay, this lets me measure how much is coming in. But not when there's a turn there. Can't do it then. And I've got different tools here. This one's a storage thing, which I haven't used yet. I'm not sure what I would use it for, honestly. Here's our conveyor belts. This one's splitters or combiners, if I want to combine them on the same line. Tunnels. These are the extractors. These are what I use to cut things apart, which I was showing earlier. We got rotation. And then the stackers. This is to combine colors specifically, and then this is the paint stuff. And this is to like throw away. If there's like a line that you just don't want stuff out of, you just throw it away so that keeps moving. Disposes of it. And you can stack extractors. So there's a limit to how much can be extracting at a time. It's 8 per second is at the moment the limit. I think because that's my belt speed limit. I think that might be why that's the limit for extractors. Because my belt can only move 8 per second currently. But soon, when this upgrade happens, I'll be able to move more. First, I'm waiting for this to finish. Which, while that goes, I guess I could work on making these things. So I need white circles and blue pinwheels. So let's see if I can find some circles that are near a white color. Seems like that's something I need all the time. So here's a circle. Not very many circles though. Here's some more circles. Got blue, green, and red here. That could work. Okay, there's a better spot. And then I need these pinwheels also, which I'll probably... I don't know. Because it's a lot of work to make these pinwheels. As you can see, you basically have to cut them apart and recombine them and get rid of the parts you don't want. A huge pain. Where else can I make a pinwheel that's near some blue, maybe? Here's one. This'll work, I think. Yeah, this'll work. I can make my blue pinwheels here. So I'll basically, so here will be, what's it? Yeah, it was here, so. Basically I can take like, because I'm feeling lazy, I don't want to have to rebuild this again. I'm just going to take this and copy it and just stick it over here. Make more pinwheels. Which this might be rotating in the wrong direction because I just kind of copy pasted haphazardly. So yeah, that's just giving me some squares, which isn't what I want. So I'm gonna throw those out for the moment. Let's see. You give me here. Okay, so I want this top half this time. This I'm gonna lift up. Okay, so what are you? So you're giving me the ones I want, but I need to rotate you. Which side's giving me what I want? Okay, so that side gives me what I want, this side gives me trash. I need some rotation happening here. Okay, now that I've got those, finally take these and stack them together. That gets me one whole pinwheel. I could make this more compact. I want blue ones of those, so we're going to take a couple. I need to do the same thing on this side. Let's see what it gives me to begin with. It gives me squares again. Very much what I was expecting. I want this basically. Should be correct. Not correct. Alright, because it mirrored. I did it? What am I doing wrong here? That has the side I want. How's the trash? Okay, I think it was right. I just had like some leftovers that were wrong. Oh, that's... Wait, both of these are wrong? Okay, no. Wow, I'm really confusing myself here. Okay. Okay, so I want... That one's fine, actually. That one's perfect. Or it was. Now it's giving me squares again. Why are you giving me squares again? Okay, that's what I wanted. I need to rotate. Otherwise I get these abominations where they're just stacked on themselves. Okay, now we're talking. Almost. Not right either. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now we don't need the trash anymore. Okay, now that I've goofed with that for a bit, it's time to paint them blue. That's the wrong thing. see, where are my white circles going to be? They might be down there, actually. Please go that way. Okay. So yeah, it's so much to make this stupid shape. Once I get the four-way cutter, it'll be a little bit easier because I won't have to go through two cutting phases. And just do one cutting phase and then stacking phase. It'll be, yeah, less confusing. So white circles. Right crickle. Okay, so got blue and red right here next to each other. That's real convenient. Too compact again. I do. Yeah, I messed all this up. Let's just get rid of this. Trying to make it a really small space, but I just need to spread out more when I do these things. The blue's up there. Or the circle, I mean. Okay, now where's that green? Over there, so that works. Purple, got some green. Turn that into white. And we can make some more white circles. Okay. So we got our white circles. Now we just need our circles. Or we got our white paint, I mean, now we just need the circles. So here are our circles. Yeah, I must just like drag my hand to the right or something slightly whenever I let go of my click, because it happens in this game and it kept getting me in loop here also. Hey Scruffit, welcome back. Okay. So we got our white circles making. Now where we're making those things up here. We got 2 of those coming out. Probably make more of those at some point. Got 2, because we got 4 of these, so we need to have 4 of the pinwheels also. So this and copy it for down here. And do I get it? Is that actually correct? It looks like that's actually correct. Amazing. Correct right away. All right. Okay, so let's get some more blue paint down here. What the? Wait, so this one was right, but this one's not? Oh, they're different goddamn shape. God, why would I think they work the same when they're different things I'm mining? I'll get the crash out soon enough, and then we'll get what I need. At least I assume. Pasted this thing. Doesn't seem to be changing. Try that again. Let's just erase all of this and try it again. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it didn't replace it for some reason before. There we go. So, our lines here of these. All right, 4 lines of those. I need to get them down to these white circles, which head on up here now. Is that a joke? Time for stacking. Now, do I have this order correct? Or will I get... I have it incorrect. As always. As always. Okay. Every time, without fail. What's happening here? Every time without fail, I have that backwards. So let's do it over here instead. That's correct. That is correct, okay. Where the sneak? All right. Okay, now that I have these shapes, what line do I want to stick them on? I could stick them on this line. Maybe. Might have some backup though. Oof. But it's a line that's not entirely far away. Hard to see, Ru. Let's take a closer look at that. What are you talking about? Why does Windows want to update again? I just updated this morning. What are you doing, Windows? Why are you wanting to update multiple times a day? Like, I updated this morning because I was like, oh, well, I'm not doing anything important. And I even, like, checked for updates after I updated and it didn't have any new updates, and now suddenly it has all these updates. But, like, it's Thursdays, or Tuesdays are supposed to be their patch days. Like, Patch Tuesday is their thing, so why are they updating on a Sunday of all days? Oh, I'll do it after my stream, whatever. Okay, we got a little bit of a backup here. Not too bad, though. These red pinwheels even for mixing and painting. I mean, I could have run their own line. But, how much are you producing per second? About 4. I can combine it with that line instead. That works. And join blueprint line. Okay, now it thinks it's at 5 point something. That's not right. Yeah, there we go. Now it's lowering down. Okay. Here they come. Yeah, maybe it's a hotfix, I don't know. Okay, these are done, so I can stop tracking that. And I'm just waiting for this to finish up. Probably make more from wherever that's coming from. If this calms down after a second. Okay, there we go. That's good. All right. Okay. Good luck on your quiz. Let's see, so it's not pizza. What am I looking for? Is it you? No. Where was that? You? Yeah, here you are. Okay. I don't have enough white spikes being made though. Ugh. Got enough white paint, I just need more spikes coming out. I could probably... I feel like I should be able to steal from some of these other lines. See how bad of an idea that turns out to be. Yeah, that was a bad idea. White paint might be fine to keep stolen. But for the moment I'll leave that. I don't really see a way I could make more white spikes. I don't have the space. There's a lot of spike generation going on here from this area. Not a whole lot more I can do with it. I mean, I guess I could like really pull it out somewhere else. Split 4 times. This one's getting like 4 times also. I'm this again. Oh, there it goes. Shapes in 4 parts instead of just 2. Oh boy. What is this it wants now? I don't like that. I don't like what I'm looking at there. We got 2 more of these. Work. Output it. Okay. More spikes. More spikes will help with here. Water again, I'll be right back. Hey, look at that. It's backed up now. Amazing. What can I do with this newfound power? I don't need these anymore. Split. Oh, yeah. That there, and I can do that again. Okay. Alright, I should help with these range spike things. Alright, so meanwhile, while this other crap slowly builds up, it wants this. So half a circle, half a square. I've seen those around. And then yet another white circle. And then yet another blue pinwheel. It's this with an extra layer on top of it. What does that unlock me? Double painting. Double painting? What does that mean? Oh yeah, I am sleeping. I'm not sure, because, like, to make that, I would need to basically grab the thing I'd already made and add another thing onto it, but I need it to for that. So let me see, where are you coming from? I had to do a lot of work for you, I feel like. You're coming from... down here. Good. It looks like I could split some off. More stacking. Could be possible. So I'm going to need to put them onto their own line. If I do that, because they can't, they won't be able to combine with this one anymore. They'll get too strong. just load balance these two lines. It doesn't really matter which one goes into which, you know. That won't help with down here where the bottleneck's gonna happen. That won't help actually. Yeah, it just needs its own line, I think, at this point. Okay, it's got its own line now. It's long line. So I need to be making like double my production here. Apparently splitting those is very detrimental. Keep thinking I can get away with it, and I never can. I think because all this cutting is happening so slowly. Might be where this new cutter will come into play. Hey Bridget, how's it going? Apes. Nice. What? What? Not that. What are you doing? Okay. Doesn't really make it better, just made it different. But it's only one cutter instead of like, you know, a million cutters per line, so maybe that'll make things faster in the long run. They are eager to go into that trash. Hey, Panning. Shapes are going. We're attempting to make various spiky shapes. Trying to get more of these guys going, these pinwheels. I don't know if my solution that I just created was really... It wasn't really even more compact that much. It was just different. It was just easier to plan out because it didn't require all of this going on. It was just this instead. It's wider instead of taller. That's 95% still good. Yeah, it's definitely a lot to manage. The stackers need to be sped up. I need this upgrade to happen. This cutting, rotating, and stacking upgrade. This needs to these weird pizzas. Where are they coming in from? Over here. They need to hurry their butts up. I'm actually gonna track. Where are they coming from? Coming from way down here. Okay, here they are. Yeah, these are a pain to do because I have to combine these two things to make the weird like checkerboard base and then stick the mold on top of them. Oh, Midas, you finally woke up. Did you just wake up or like what happened? Where have you been all day, Midas? I like how there's at least 5 people actively chatting in here, but Twitch still insists I only have 2 viewers because Twitch doesn't know what the hell it's talking about ever. What's happening here? There's actually a bit of a slowdown here. I guess it's because there's... Yeah, I guess it's all this... I don't know. What's going on here? I Skyrim intro him every time he wakes up. Like that's just how it is. Alright. I don't know what's happening with these, like why they're barely keeping up. I guess just because stacking's so slow. I can't really speed that up. Where is... Is this where I'm messing? Yeah, this is where I'm messing. Okay, wait, what? Alright, stop this line. I need to make another line. Oh, like... I could make this... I couldn't really make this more space efficient. I could make this more space efficient. Can I fit that here? I can. Barely. I can. Alright. Oh no. The problem. Damn it. Okay. There. Problem solved. Okay, got more of them. Let's take on one down here. Theoretically, this should be faster just because it goes through fewer cutters. The stacker is still going to be the problem. I'll come back to one line. I wanted to... this. Oops, that's not correct. Where are you? Is there a way I can make yet another stack of these somewhere? Okay. this is... So it goes on the side with the big arrow. Okay. Of course it does. It'd be too easy if it didn't. Okay. On to the next dresser, yeah. That's how those kinds of things are, Scruffo. That's why I'm like, I don't know if I could ever go back to school because like the way school's set up isn't like the way I learn ever anyway. Like, I learn by doing applied solutions to things, not by just, you know, memorizing crap. Like, I can memorize stuff, but it doesn't do much for me. Okay, so what do we got going on here? We're up to about 5, a little under 5. Where are they? Oh, okay, that's where they're coming from. Probably make more white circles instead of splitting off everything all the time. Where else could I? Probably here. I don't think the setup will be correct anymore for this, but I'll grab it anyway. Wait, these are... Oh yeah, it's pinwheels I'm making. Yeah, that's right. Stop that. And then let me plan this stuff out, and then you'll fight me the whole way. Okay, what have we got here? We've got half circle. That's no good. We're making circles here. We are recombining circles into whole circles. Let's stop that. Let's put an end to that nonsense real quick. Alright, so it looks like the rightmost one is my character. All of those are facing the wrong way. Okay. Alright. We now are getting the correct thing coming out. Stop throwing them away for a bit. Theoretically, I should be able to combine this line and split it off later, and it shouldn't cause a problem. Like, as always, the blue always needs to I always have it like in the wrong order somehow every time without fail. Needs to be over like a little more. Okay. See how much I've got going now that I have added yet another line. Seems to be very varied. There we go. So it's like 5.5-ish now. Ugh, God, those are annoying to make. I need so many of them too, still. This is almost done. Cutting, rotating, stacking the pizza. About time. This is making me tired. All this thinking about stacks. I only know what double pane is yet. I haven't even gotten started on this monstrosity. I just want to focus on these upgrades. Because it's entirely... So far, all of these have ended up being upgrades. So I'm expecting this thing to show up like once extraction hits level 4. Like, I'm expecting it to be like the level 5 extraction item that I need to make or something. Which is why I don't really want to start it yet, because it feels like it would be a waste. If that makes sense, but it wouldn't be. Like, it just feels like it would be, because I'm weird that way. Where are my... even coming in from? Oh, right here. Yeah, once this upgrade stun. This is going to change things a lot because the belts will be moving faster, so I'll be able to cram more onto each belt. It'll be a big difference too. Okay, cutting, rotating, stacking needs to speed up, and so does mixing and painting. This stuff needs to hurry up, dang it. Where was I? I was down here. Yeah, I can definitely make more white circles. Yeah, though I'm running low on white circles because I split it too much. Come on. That going. I need another one for this far right line too, because I've been stealing a lot from that. Hopefully, stealing from these white paint lines isn't gonna mess me up. That's what I want. All right, perfect. Boy, that should help with these two lines I keep taking from. And of course I've caused white paint trouble now. Who could have seen that coming? Nobody, that's for sure. No, not a single person could have seen that coming. Like, it seemed like there was so much there that was excess that would have been fine, but of course not. We will have to create more. We'll have to create more purple. So I need a purple up here. That's not correct. I forgot I needed the green still. Is there another green around here? Yeah. Okay. Try that again. This time, actually making the correct color. There we go. Another one down here. Okay. There we go. Now we've got our problem solved without causing us to run out of paint also. So always need for more paint. Always need for more white circles. I need to just have like a giant clean white circle production basically. Like that could be what this is, but instead it's a mess. Like this is just a giant mess. Okay. This thing's really not even close to done, jeez. Outrageous. Wild. This is a good where else do I have circles? I definitely just need like a dedicated, at least so far it seems like I do. I don't know, what is this? Oh, splitters. The millions of the balancers I created to try and keep everything in check a bit more. There'll be more of those. The moment I split off of a line though, it's like immediately gonna just go into mayhem. Surprised how much this is backed up. Doing it again. I keep doing it. I keep doing it. Yes, cloning myself. I was waiting for someone to make that joke. It was long overdue. Okay, now it's not keeping up anymore. Unsurprisingly. Yeah, I know. It's well, I'm busy creating these things. It takes a lot of concentration to do this. This isn't easy, man. It's not easy. What are we at now? We're at 6 per second. Getting there. It's getting better. Can we get it up to 8? I don't know if we can. I don't really have enough, like, space. I'd have to, like... I would have had to have really, like, made all of these things farther away instead of close together like this. Is there something I can do? Not with how compact I made it. Now I think about it, with the splitters, with the chain extractors I have now, I could have just made all of it off of like the one line basically. Like one line could have powered all of this. That would have let me do a lot more. Could still. Four more of these and I can just get one up there, that's all I need. I could just like do this and find those two. No upgrades available. Upgrades available. What we got? We got cutting and stacking and oh my god. What are you? Oh my god, what is that? Okay, so it's the checkerboard thing I create already. And then I have to make another checkerboard thing that are like 2 squares and 2 like triangle things or whatever those are. I don't even know what those are. They're the pinwheel things, these things. Was that like a no, it's not a rhombus. What is that shape? I don't know what that shape is. 4-sided shape of some sort. It's a square. We'll call it a square. We'll call it a deformed square. We can go with that. I'll worry about that later. Oh my god. That's not gonna work. No, that's just not gonna work. Further down. Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to make a ton of fans right now. That's what I'm working on. Just a lot of them. As many as I can make. So now then, I've got so all of that just to make 4 additional lines of fans. Okay. Okay. Now all of that. So, line. Come here and combine with this line for now. So that I can keep stealing off of it. You know what? No, they don't need to combine with that line. Screw that. And come down here and do their own thing. Having white circle difficulties once again. Putting rotating stacking got faster, and I think that might be why my white circles have slowed down. Because now they're not being up quite as much. Because painting hasn't sped up. I'm gonna do the same thing I did with that over here. Lines of stuff. I haven't that correctly. Go up. That's 4 new purple paints, and there's some green right there. Already ready for me to go. Supercharge those extractors. And we're gonna split you off. Did not split off. All right. Why is this one green? Why is there one green paint here? Get out of here. Okay, we've got white paint. Now, where are my circles? Circles are over there. Grab one circle. One super line of circles. Take you up here. Gonna put you a bunch of time. This. That way I can just have them go in one line and then split them off again over here. Okay. Lots of white circles. We've gotta be good now. Pouring them in. Yeah, that's looking good. Alright. Midas, please. I don't know what I would do with storage. I don't understand the point of storage. So no, I haven't looked into it because I don't understand the point. Like, I don't have anything I'm not using. What would I do with storage? Like, that's an honest question. I don't understand what storage is for. Good balance going on there. Because, like, eventually this is going to be moving more because I'm going to keep taking from it. So it's like, yeah, I could put storage here, but then I wouldn't know that there's a problem down the line because I would think everything's fine because of the storage. So that would end up being its own problem. On that note, time for me to start taking from these again. Okay. Now we've really got this stuff come in. Now I have the maximum number. Means I can probably start looking into creating this other shape over here and stacking, like grabbing from this line, stacking them on it. But yeah, this is a good solid number finally. Let me make sure everything's keeping up with it. Are my white circles still looking good? They're doing okay. I think they're doing okay. It looks like they're keeping up. those should finish in no time. Now I can see if the next tier of extraction actually uses this other shape it wants me to make. Now that I figured out new tactics, new strategies, and making things. Yeah, look at that. We got all these lines at 8, except for these couple that I don't care about down here. That are gonna be going out eventually. Like, I think once this fills up, I think I don't know what happens with this, but there's not room for another one, so I'm guessing it's going to, like, maybe get rid of this first one or something. I won't need circles anymore. Unless that's the final upgrade. I mean, I guess if that's the final upgrade, that could be it too, and then I wouldn't need any of this crap anymore, and that would free up a lot of production for the other shapes. I want this to finish. I want to see what the next tier looks like for this. Cool. Yeah, let me get started with creating this shape. So we need 2 squares. So half a square, half a circle. That's actually one of the easier shapes it's had me make. So I could just, like, if I wasn't, let's see. Yeah, I don't need to go wild here. I don't think. Let's see. Do I have any other spots with circles around? Oh wait, the shape already exists. Here it is. Hello. I don't need to do anything. So I can just grab a bunch of extractors here. Just to make this a line. Yeah, I just gotta rotate it once, which I'll probably do earlier actually, so let's stop that. This shape is here too, but I don't need it. I don't think I need that many. Like, there's gonna be a lot of this shape here. Let's see. So I need the square on the bottom. This should be the correct rotation. Yeah, there we go. Probably just put that rotation in earlier. Just in case I decide to use this other line here. Alright, got extraction upgrade. And yes, it does use that shape. So I had a feeling it would use it. So, hey Bear, thanks very much for the raid. How are y'all doing? Y'all having a grand old time with something? Oh no. A problem I can solve very easily. Oh yes, thanks for using the shoutout command, Midas. Let's see, so this is a solid line. So I might need to split this line off earlier. Yeah, because it gets stuck way down here, so I might split this down here. How many am I producing here? 4? Am I combining over here actually? I don't need to reach across at all. So what did I do here? Yeah, it's a lot of shape making. We love to make shapes in this house. That's what it's all about. So I need to color these blue. Probably should have done that before I brought them over. So let's see. Got some blue paint here. Fix line. Five, 6 outputs, okay. That's wrong. Takes it out. I didn't space that out well at all. Hold on. Welcome to paintings. Yes, this is exactly what that's about. Okay. Oh, good thing I don't need this other line because definitely made it inaccessible now. Got our... Wait, did I miss one? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Why is this one here? Get out of here. Okay, now it's time for stacking. Ooh, the game is starting to lag. Hold on, let me lower this tick rate from the ridiculously high number I have it at down to like 120. That might help. Yeah, it's helping. Okay, so stacking time. First see which side needs to go and where, because I always get this wrong. And this created the right thing, which is great, because that makes this a lot easier. Okay. to manage 6 lines since I have 6 outputs. I think I had 6 outputs in the original thing. Well, I don't know. I have a lot of output down there. We'll see what happens. Oh no, where was I? Here we go. I might need to just wiggle it down instead of doing it that way. There we go. Now I need that to come in on its own line. Okay, it can come in through here. I don't need those half circles anymore. Oh. Here they come. How you doing, Clarden? Haven't seen you here in a while. Nice to see you again. And yeah, sorry, I have very few brain cells to commit to this game, to the chat with this game. This game, a lot, that's for sure. I could have left this going. Listen. Combine them into one. There we go. Not that I need those really, but there they are. Okay, so that's going up pretty quick. I don't even want to begin looking at this shape right now. I think that'll do it for me. I've been doing this for 4 hours at this point, so I am so I'm pretty done for the moment, I think. But yeah. Good stuff. A lot of belts, a lot of stuff coming in. We'll find out what double painting means next time. Depending on how well rested I feel tomorrow, I'll probably do this more tomorrow. But yeah, thanks for coming, everyone. I really appreciate it.